And warm greetings to you wherever you are. Welcome to our live stream from Las Vegas. Look at all these helicopters. One of the most common phrases I get to say in one of my streams. So many helicopters. Now, I told people in the stream, just come down to the southwest corner into the helicopter apron there. And guess what? It's not big enough. So, over on the far distant one over there, I'll start with saying hello to people further away. Overspeed, hello. EJ, no, that's EJA might not be with us. Motion Duck, Kim, hello. And then we get to Steve, who's doing a beautiful hover right above us, and Mako6, who apparently looks like you might be, Mako, in a 500C. I thought you were bringing an H145. You can let me know in voice or text if that seems to be right or not. Helicopter 5432 is in what looks like a Bell 206L3 Long Ranger, and Ari Flight, hello to you in your peppermint flavoured 500C. Murray JC to you too. Airwolf in your slick and shiny H125, love that. Night Fury, oh, very understated livery that one. Night Fury. Very subtle. Andrew Hunter, are you really in a sky crane? That is the ultimate sightseeing machine, because you can sit and look backwards if you're in that little pod there. So in case you miss anything in the Grand Canyon, which is where we're heading, you can just look backwards in your machine there. Fantastic. Resource usage exceeds GPU memory capacity. Dear, that's a great way to start. Tiger Moth, hello to you too. I think I've said hello to everyone. Speedy Pro in the Huey over there. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so what the route entails today, looks like people are starting to get started up, which is great. What the route entails today is, just need to make sure that this is sufficiently visible. Yes, it is. Right, we're going to fly a North Las Vegas departure, which is actually, that's North Las Vegas up there, KVGT, and that's going to take us up to the casino up here, across to a waypoint of Beamer Hospital, over the southwestern threshold of Nellis Air Force Base, which is an interesting one. And then out here to the Gypsum mine, before we turn southeast to get down to the Hoover Dam. We'll go and have a look at the Hoover Dam. And we'll follow Lake Mead. And we'll do an overflight of this dirt strip up here, so people can join us at L25, Lima 25. We'll overfly, we probably won't overfly Grand Canyon West, but we'll get into our first stop up here, which is Burnt Canyon, which is on my chart there, Victor Papa 771. So after that we'll follow the canyon up, find a couple of interesting spots to enjoy in here, and get along to Grand Canyon National Park and finish up in one of these helicopter aprons at the northern end of that field. So I am flying the Cowan Simulations H130, and I've got a Grand Canyon Helicopters livery. Nice. Another piece of work there by Dark Angel, I suspect. So good work there, Dark Angel. Localizing Sophia. Hi, Sophia. You're trying to join. Excellent. Hope you get on board soon. Helicopter 5432. Looking forward to this one. Me too. It should be fun. I'm a little bit concerned about my graphical performance here, but it seems like it might be okay. Alright, so why did I get myself loaded up here? I'm going to take a full load because I like to challenge myself. I looked at the density altitude up at Grand Canyon National Park, no problem. No problem up there. Now, what if I put that on 100? So I get people loading in there. Okay, yeah, alright, that's fine. So 5. Oh, I'm already overweight. Okay, so get this fuel in first, load that. Just take those seats down a little bit. I think I've got the hook on, the external hook on the outside. Sling gear, no I don't. Beard pause, spotlight, Cineflex, don't need any of those today. Quick fill, 100% on the fuel. Good, 5.4. I'll just nudge this up a tiny bit more here. Yeah, there we go. I'm 1 pound overweight. I think I can cope with that. And who have we? What server? Old Planktonian. We are on Southeast Asia. And all your other details that you need to ensure visibility of your other flyers is in the stream description. That's where you will find that. Gigabyte joining in a minute or two. Excellent. Well, it's going to take me a minute or two to get started. So, with that done, why don't I just get these doors closed? Got my lucky passengers on board. I've never quite figured out how to close this one from the inside. So, is it there? Is that it? No. So I have to go on the outside. Okay, there we go. Clunk. Excuse me, please. Good wide open doors here on the H130. Clunk. And one more here for that position. Excellent. Slightly concerned about my graphical performance today, but we'll see how we go. So, right, now, what am I doing? Starting up this machine. Back, checklists. I think I can do this one reasonably quickly. All these Airbus helicopters do start pretty rapidly. Okay, so let's just check these controls, and I think the collector does not move at this point. Good. Seatbelts with fastened. Rotor brake, forward and lashed. Check. Fuel shut off. Forward and secure. Check. That's forward and secure. Starter switch is in the off position. That is down here. It is. Twist grip is locked or at idle. Check. That is at idle. Battery can now come on. That's the battery I was looking at before, not the starter. An important distinction. Starter's right there, so it's not that hard, Matthew. Avionics on and set. I don't have to do too much there. I'm not going to, or am I? Am I going to use navigation? LNAV? I don't need to. It is quite a joy flying the H130 on a stream because it means I can focus on stuff that's not only to do with flying. Reset that, that's good. The G3X touch is warming up. We'll just get that altimeter set there. Good. Right. Warning lights test all illuminated. So we go upstairs. Warning light test. How do I tilt down at this point? This one. They are all illuminated. FLI goes to 100 when it's released, so there it goes there. Torque goes up to 100, correct, and then comes down again. Good, alright, so that's working. Servo test, press servo, light on. So I'm looking for one here, I think, so up we go again. Servo test, hold that down, look down. Don't get a light there, or do I? Servos are down the bottom there. Servo, no? Oh, okay, don't know. That one I'm not sure about. Also what I'm not sure about is why I'm getting radio, so I'm just going to detune that to something else. Goodbye. I don't need to hear canned ATC for this one. Okay, press fire test. Horn, then switch off. Now, the horn has to be on for this, doesn't it? So horn on, fire test. Bing! That's it. Then horn switch off. Okay. So horn now goes off. Good. Flight controls free and neutral. We've done that. Down and locked. We've done that. Generator remains off. It is. Okay, we can now start up our H130. Fuel pump comes on. Out of the way. Fuel pump comes on. Anti-cols come on. Starter comes on, and we monitor the FLI to 60%. If I were being really safe about the Speedy Pro, I'd tell you to get out of the way right now, but you're all good. Starter on. Okay, so let's go. And now we monitor FLI 60% on the N1. So have we had a hot start here? We are... Yeah, that was quite a few seconds over the red line there. Don't know. So now we're coming up to 60% on our N1, which is what we wanted. FLI warning light panel, no abnormal indications. So I was a little bit concerned about the turbine output temperature there. Guard starter closed, it already is. Generator on at 67, we are at that. Fuel pump now comes off. avionics systems are set. I'm actually going to change the GTN to that one. Twist grip we will take up to flight in just a moment, once I've just checked that my system down here is definitely working. Sophia, welcome aboard. You're in the White Huey. I'll just come and have a look for you in just a second. If you can see us, we can in all likelihood see you, Sophia. So welcome aboard. Okay, so what am I doing down here? Nav. We'll put that on GPS. Not that I anticipate that I'm going to use this one, but we'll just have this on the map anyway. And we'll zoom out, 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 out. Yes, there's my nav line up there, the magenta line. Good. So, I think we've made reasonable progress here. Let me just have a look outside. Oh, what a tight squeeze! GL Pilot World. Well, hopefully there's some good geology commentary that you can offer us today. Mediza, is that you, Sophia? I can see your White Huey there. Welcome, welcome. Kim DK, you're all down here. It's a little bit tight. Midlife Rex and an H225. I think that might be the first time I've seen an H225 on a stream. Welcome aboard. Okay, so I am going to... Where's that golf course? So the strip is right here. I think the easy way, with our winds coming from the northwest, and oh, my great innovation, I have finally made this a what's it called? Stream flight info bar up the top there that I had quite a lot of fun designing. All the wind has picked up 14 knots from the northeast. So I feel I've done the right thing. So I am intending to get up to speed along this taxiway, and then I'm going to take a left turn, to get ourselves along this strip so we can enjoy that. We're going to be climbing up to about 4,500 feet. So what's our elevation here? 2,120. We want to get up to, well, let's aim for 3,500 initially to cross over North Las Vegas. And let's make sure I've got the commentary for our departure. We're going to fly a North Las Vegas departure to take us around the top. Keeps us out of the Bravo controlled airspace for Las Vegas, which is obviously a very busy airport. As we can see with all the canned traffic coming in, lots of Southwest 737s and other things coming in and out there. Excellent. Who's that? United. All right. So I am going to attempt to pick up here. And I need a tiny bit of right. No, I need to get the... I'm going to do it with SAS on to take off. There we go. SAS on. Picking up now. Slowly bringing up the collective. Seeing what the helicopter wants to do. Do you know what? I haven't taken it to flight. What a classic mistake. So there we go. We will come up to flight. And we'll get the horn on. There we go. So now I can hear and see what I'm doing. Twist, horn, fire test. Okay. That's fine. Oh boy. Classic. So let's try that take two. Okay, now the SAS is already fighting me. That was absolutely appallingly bad pickup. So much so that I'm going to take that SAS off right now. Wow, that was shocking. Why is it okay sometimes and not others? And why am I now picking up over there to the right? That was a complete mess. Okay, excuse me, H225. And I'm just going to get along this taxiway here. Yeah, so I practiced that yesterday with the SAS on, and it was perfectly fine. So why was that a flabby mess? Very annoying. Okay, so I've got 50 knots on now, nose down, and now I'm just going to take a left turn and follow the strip up. Oh, that's a bit quieter out here, isn't it? So it seems the H130 from Cowanson does not attenuate the external sounds very much. Alright, and the strip starts with the McDonald's. Classic. Classic. Mandalay Bay. Alright. So yes, we've got a traffic warning on the G3X Touch. No surprise there. And here we go. Welcome to Las Vegas, people. I mean, I don't crave for the scenery in real life, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun doing this in Flight Simulator. And what's the sphere doing? Planet Earth, lovely. Okay, I've got 90 knots on. I want 3,500 feet here. Do you know what? I might go about 3,700. Stop leaning on the pedals, Matthew. 3,700 to get us up to North Las Vegas. And then we will get on with the rest of our departure. Our VFR departure. Yeah, I've got some unwanted right trim in there. So, will SAS help or will it make it worse? Oh dear. Yeah, I can't explain that. I just cannot explain that. That was working fine yesterday, and now today it's a bit of a mess. So, altitude. And I'm just going to have to get the heading on at once because this is being really annoying. So, heading. Oof. That was more stressful than what I wanted it to be. Okay, so over to North Las Vegas. Why did the SAS let me down today when it was just fine yesterday? Oh well, on we go. 31 concurrent viewers, hello to all of you. So great to have you along. So the show so far has consisted of me struggling with the stability augmentation system in the K1 Simulations H130 and enjoying a bit of Las Vegas scenery here. I've got North Las Vegas lined up there in my sights, so we're about 1,500 above ground level, which I think is what we need. I'll just check. What's the field elevation at North Las Vegas? Probably about the same. 2,200? Yeah, 2180. So we're 1,500 feet above, 3,700. Good. Happy with that. So I chose a North Las Vegas departure because I thought it'd be interesting to have a look at Las Vegas here. Let's just have a reverse angle. Wow. Desert scenery. That's a bit more my thing than Las Vegas, if I'm quite honest with you. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That is... wow, those atmospherics are something too. Bright and hazy. Bright and hazy stuff. Now, what's my speed? Because everyone seems to be leaving people behind. 124. Okay, I'm going to bring that back a bit by lowering the collective. And I think I'm more or less on course for the Aliante Casino, which is our first point on the Gypsum departure. Yes, I think I just see the casino up here. So we're at 1,500 feet above the Las Vegas, North Las Vegas there. I wonder if that should have been 2,000. Looking at that, it feels like we're awfully low looking at that, but anyway. I'll focus forwards. That's the Aliante Casino directly ahead. And is my heading bug going to work today? Negative. Okay, so a little something else for me to check later on. Let's get that slightly to the right. So the commentary reads as follows. We proceed direct and cross Aliante Casino. Then we proceed 1 nautical mile north from that point to the power line. And we need to be at 4,500 feet. So let's just climb up to 4,500 now. Interesting procedure here. So I've got 115 on now. I'm going to hold speed and I'm going to pull collective. And that's going to get me up to 4,500 feet. $4,500 feet is what we're aiming for here to stay on the Gypsum 1 departure from North Las Vegas, although we actually flew it from Las Vegas. And that gets us to the outskirts of Las Vegas up here at the Aliante Casino. Climbing up to 4,500, just pull a little bit more collective there. Holding about 115 knots. And that should be enough for everyone to keep up. Might be just a tiny bit of a stretch for the Hueys. Am I leaving anyone behind? Better keep an eye on that. Oh, there's Sophia, just to my starboard, so my port, sorry. So no problems there. Good on you. Sophia, you could tell me, if you can on the text chat, you could tell me if you've got your machine all trimmed up, you could tell me what your torque, if you're within the torque limit there, hopefully below the red line on your torque meter on your Huey. Okay, here's our Aliante Casino, which means we can turn north. I'm going to turn... now what's happened to that compass there? That's interesting. That is interesting. Alright, I'm going to go about 45 degrees right now. And that's going to get us up to the power line that we need to follow. Oh! Someone was on autopilot there. Or maybe they're hearing me a little bit delayed. Outskirts of Las Vegas. Oh, Jace, what's happened to your aircraft? You had to change it. Oh dear. So Jace is having trim issues, and you'll be able to catch up with us with SLU or something. So here's the power line. I can just see it below us now. So another 45-degree turn to the right to follow this along. GL pilot bailing out, another crash to desktop, third for today. Oh no, that is unfortunate. Okay, so we're at 4,500 now, and I'm letting it climb up still because if I just read the next part of the commentary, beam hostile via... Oh no, at 4,500, no, level off. So altitude, so I'm going to level off there at 4,500. After we come a beam of the hospital, we need to climb up to, I think, 5,500 to stay clear of the, as much as we can, of Nellis Air Force Base. And at this point, actually, we would be, if we were doing this for real, we'd be contacting Nellis Approach. So, from the hospital, we proceed across Nellis Air Force Base, runway 03 left and right approach, and the number's at 5,500. So, once we get past this hospital, which is coming up on our right, we climb up to 5,500. And I remind you, this is all about staying clear of the very congested airspace in Las Vegas. So this is about keeping the approach and departure clear for both Harry Reid and Nellis Air Force Base, which I can now see, Nellis Air Force Base. That's the hospital I'm looking at right now. So once that's a beam, then we turn southeast. We turn southeast from that point. Sophia, you're okay with the torque? That's great. That's great. If you were flying the Taugs one, you might blow up your gearbox, which wouldn't want to happen. Alright, there's the hospital just going through there, so I'm now going to turn another, probably a bit more than 45 degrees, people. And now we start climbing again, so this time I hold speed and then pull a bit more collective, and then we'll climb up to 5,500 to cross the 03 numbers at Nellis Air Force Base. Quite an interesting departure, I say, as I turn my EPM off, or VMD, or whatever it's called on the H130. Excellent. Okay, that's looking really good. That's looking really good. How are we going here with our colleagues? Here's the hospital. Big hospital. Alright. Tiger Moth, Grumpy Pine, Gigabyte, Speedy Pro, Sophia's down there, Helicopter 5432, Ari Flight, Airwolf, Mako 6, Kim DK, Ryra Storm. Oh, hello, Ryra Storm. Nice to see you again. Gigabyte we said hello to before. Grumpy Pine, Tiger Moth I said already. Overspeed, great. There we go. There's the posse. And there's Nellis Air Force Base. So I've got my AI traffic turned on, so I thought that might just add a little bit more spectacle to our flight today. I don't see anything moving down there just now, so we're all fine just there. And there we go. I think I've got that lined up nicely on the numbers now. So once we pass those numbers, then we think about, so we should be, yeah, 5,000 feet now. That's good, or 5,100. So to cross it, yes, numbers. So, and then after this, direct Gypsum mine, maintain 5,500 until exiting the Class Bravo airspace. So we've done just fine there in the end, after my SAS woes. So we cross these little mountains here. So it'll be a left turn about 45 degrees once we pass the numbers here at the 03 threshold, Nellis Air Force Base. Cool. All we need is some, I don't know, F-18s or possibly F-15s or something lined up down there, don't we? Okay, so let's get this turn happening. 45 degrees to the left. And then we are tracking direct the Gypsum mine, which we can kind of see from here. It's pretty plainly obvious. Oh, I'm sorry, GL pilot had to left. I could have asked about the Gypsum. There we go. And what are we at now? 5,400. So I'm going to level off there, alt, and then lower the collective. And that's all looking really good. Red Catster, you're flying drones today. Well, I hope the scenery is something as spectacular as what we're enjoying here in Nevada. Simulated Nevada. I assume you're with your real drones today. Cool. Hope you have a good time with that. Don't get attacked by a wedge-tailed eagle. Yeah, beautiful. Yes, so I think that was helicopter 5432 telling me there's some wind up here. What's my data saying on my screen there? 25 knots from the northeast, yeah. So we're going to be battling into that to a greater or lesser extent. I did notice, I did look up the wind at Grand Canyon National Park, and it is looking significantly windy up there. Alright, so I'm just checking the balance on the audio there. People, if you find, if you're watching on YouTube and the background noise is either too much or too little, please let me know, and I'll try and sort that out. I'm trying to add something new to each new stream. So I've got the data across the top today, so that's a small innovation. Gypsum in Pliocene to recent Player Lake deposits. I'm going to have to look that one up. GL pilot. What's a Player Lake? A temporary shallow wetland that forms in a flat circular depression. So a dry lake bed. And so does that mean that the gypsum deposits in those dry lake beds because it's soft? Is that, am I being silly here? Oh, it is windy up here, isn't it? Yeah, even my H130 is getting knocked around. That's cool. So we're going to, once we get down into the canyon, it's going to be interesting because we might be getting updrafts and downdrafts. So that's going to be quite interesting for the smaller helicopters. I'm heavily loaded here, so maybe that will mitigate the effect somewhat. Well, every time's a new adventure, isn't it? Something different each time. I like that. This is way windier than what we've had. So we're quite high up. We're still in the Charlie airspace. In fact, we're just leaving it now. So at Gypsum Mine. So we're going to take a right turn to head down to the Hoover Dam. We'll go and have a look at the Hoover Dam. That's fun. And people, if you want to join the flight, I have given you a ICAO code for a helipad. I'm turning right now, people. Turning right now. Giving you the ICAO code for a helipad just down by the Hoover Dam. If you want to join in down there, you are welcome. So I'm going to get this turned down to the Hoover Dam at this point, and then I'm going to descend because we are sort of out of the danger zone for Las Vegas. Oh, look at it. These mountains, so good. So good. And there's Las Vegas. In fact, I might just pop outside and have a look. That'd be nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's the Harry Reid International over there. Minston C, hello to you if you're one of us. Okay, so Hoover Dam's down there, so let's get this descent happening. I'm going to maintain speed, and I'm going to push down. I'm getting a bit fast, actually. In fact, I will. That was a mistake. I will lower both speed and altitude at this point. So we're going to get a bit lower, obviously, make it a bit more fun going into the Hoover Dam. Probably go about 1,000 feet above ground level from this direction, so now I can hold speed. Stop leaning on the pedals. Gypsum is hydrated calcium sulfate. I am so grateful for you, GL Pilot. You really add something to these. Hydrated calcium sulfate. And there's a really nasty tile right across Lake Mead there. A change in elevation in the lake. That's not very good, is it? Night Fury, you're in a H125 now, are you? Alright, good. Glad you made it back in. That's good. Yes, so what was I saying? If people want to join in the flight, 39 concurrent viewers. Cool, so great to have you on board. So, what did I say? Where is my live stream stuff? Oh, here it is. Hoover Dam. Others can join at the Hoover Dam Lookout. That's Kilo Zulu Bravo India 1. KZBI1. If you want to join at the Hoover Dam Lookout. If you want to get on board the flight. I see Joao S. Mario seems to be someone who's down there. If you're with us, hello. So 3,000, oh, I'm descending quite fast, aren't I? 3,700. I'll keep it so that we can just go kind of directly over the mountains ahead. And we can look at the bridge and the dam to our left then. And then we'll do a 180 so that we can enjoy the view. So someone's just called out there's a balloon! Tika Mikas. In a balloon. Wow, that is random, and I like it. Okay, that has not happened in a stream before. In Melbourne this morning, the balloons were out. Beautiful. Don't get sick of seeing those balloons. I think that is just so random that I'm going to have to take a little screenshot of it. Love it. I did not spot that. So anyway, I've got to level off here. Level off, Matthew. Altitude. So I'm at now, I got way too low there. 2,300. Okay. And then pull a bit of the collector there. Sorry, people. I was just a bit distracted by all the exciting goings on. Get the speed back up. So altitude and speed back up. Pulling collective to just get back up to about 110. This tile in the lake is terrible. Is that a tile or is this like joining the data or something? God. AJ Oliva, that's you, is it? The balloon? That is fantastic. I love it. Never seen a balloon in the stream before. So good. So good. That is going straight to, as we say in Australia, the pool room, by which I mean the screenshots channel. So that goes in here. Screenshots. We saw a balloon. Oh, that is silly, and I like it. Alright, so I'm actually going to get back a little bit of my height here. aim for about maybe 2,800 just to get over these mountains directly ahead, behind which is the dam and the bridge. Yeah, wow, I'm not doing too great on the old SAS today. And that's only disappointing because I actually practiced it yesterday. Oh, that happens. So, I'm holding speed allegedly. I'm pulling collective, so I would have thought I'd be gaining height here. Here we go. Yeah, now I am. T-Player, my sim is having trouble ranking aircraft in the distance. Any idea how to fix it? Do you mean displaying? Okay, level off here. Altitude, good. Alt. Displaying aircraft in the distance? T-Player, can you see any of us at all? Is the first question. Oh, there's the bridge. So I need to turn right. So turning right. Turning right a bit more. There's the bridge. Okay. Rendering. Sims having trouble rendering aircraft in the distance. So can you see any aircraft at all, T-Player, would be my first question. Can you see any of us? Only the close distance. Okay, I imagine it's in your graphic settings. You've got aircraft, traffic, variety, and quality. And it might be also governed by your object level of detail. I'm not quite sure about that actually. But definitely check your, there's the dam. Check your, on the wrong side here. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Alright, time for a happy snap. There we go. That's great. So, let's get that screenshots. So we're going to need to do a 180 here. So I'll just go a tiny bit further down and then we will do a tight 180 to come back up the river and enjoy the dam. I am not going to fly under that bridge because I don't know what's going to happen. If you feel like a daredevil today, you do you and fly under the bridge. Okay, left turn, here we go. Here's our 180. Lowering collective slightly, nose up. I've taken SAS off for this. How's my turn coordination going? Can't see the indicator. Actually, it's not too bad, my turn coordination there. So, this is nice. It's flying in manual for a bit. Oh, this terrain. So good. Yes, that is so good. Alright, I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch Tangles and Mako and see if you get under that bridge, and then I know if it's safe for me. I'm going to hedge my bets. It used to be an MSFS 2020 that they were always solid underneath, weren't they? So you'd always crash. Joel Peterson, this is the Vanilla 2024. Oh, you've all gone under. Brilliant. That's so great. That is so great. And just proceed north over the dam, people. That is so great. It's so great. Under the bridge. Oh, what's happened to Steve Rings? A bit of a weird effect in the water there. Okay, it looks like a couple of people might have come a cropper down there, so I am going to slow down and let you catch up. It's all fun in the live stream. Alright, let's just get this nose up. Let's get this nose up. Come on. Come on, H130, you can do it. Alright, let's get this nose up, please. Oh, it's cool. That was fun. Hoover Dam. MSFS 2024, the vanilla. Okay, so I'm just going to set my course here, then I'm just going to check if people are keeping up with me. So I've just gone down to 100 now. I'm just going to hold it there for a bit, make sure that people are going to keep up. So we'll get SAS on, we'll get Alt on, and we'll get the heading updated there. There you go. Heading, Alt. Okay, a tiny bit more there. Good. All right, I think I'm all set. Oh, nice formation flying stuff here. Okay, so who's back there? Oh, everyone's coming through now. Tower Tech, hello to you. Good to see you on board. Gary 2007. The Gary of the future. A Hunter. Is A Hunter still in your sky crane? That was entertaining. So, DLSS to 4.5. Me, did I update DLSS? Or are you talking to T-Player? I'm AMD, so I'm not using any of that. Alright, now let's just keep hugging the coast to the right. So just a bit of a gentle right turn here just to keep the lake shore on our right. I wanted to do a screenshot there at the Hoover Dam, but next time I'll maybe perch my helicopter above and take a photo of all of you lot flying underneath it. It's pretty good. The bridge, that is. Okay, I've got 105 on. I can see there's a couple of people still behind a bit, so I'm just going to go a little bit slower for a while. 110. I'll see if I can get it on 100. Just let people catch up. Yeah, this wind's looking strong again, isn't it? What are we at now? God, this data bar is quite helpful, isn't it? 01624. Yeah, quite a strong nor'easterly, which we are going to be landing in at Grand Canyon National Park. So it's fine. We'll do a kind of an approach that facilitates that, but it will be reasonably hard work. So we'll just get through this channel up ahead. I wonder why my heading bug's not working. So get in here, search by input, wrong device, throttle base. Increase heading bug. Okay, well, okay. So the H130 is not compatible with that heading bug. Alright, I'm just going to pick up speed again. Hopefully that was enough for a few people to catch up. Yeah, looks like we're doing a bit better now. That's good. So I'll try and get it back up to about 115 people. Gary S. Oh, and your H145! It's finally working. Or is that a once? Is it even a? I'll go and have a look. There's only one way to find out. And that's to go and have a close-up look. Oh yeah, it's actually an H160. Sorry. Cool. Smooth move there from RC. Yeah, resource usage exceeds the GPU memory. Where's my GPU memory going? Got 20 gigabytes of VRAM on this card. Oh well, at least we're out of the city. And at least this week, so my other innovations are finally getting the Hype H145 and H160 installed. So, God, that took a while. That's all sorted out now. And getting the data bar or the overlay. Gigabyte. I keep having audio issues with my Cowan-Sim 206L3. Every time I go into exterior cam and then back to the cockpit, it gets super loud. So what, it doesn't think that you're in cockpit view, and so it's still keeping the external audio going. It's an interesting one. I don't think I've heard about that one. Oh yeah, helicopter 5432 saying the same thing. Okay, interesting. Yeah, well you can turn your engine noise down. Or is it the other traffic actually? You could turn your engine noise down. in your sound settings. It's not ideal, obviously it's not working right. Something that you could let Josh know about on the Cowan Simulations Discord. There might already be a bug logged, who knows. So we get to do a little bit of weaving through here. I might take SAS off for this, just for a bit of fun. So just weave through, follow Steve Rings. Steve knows where he's going. I might get the head tracking. Oh, head tracking on for this. Yes. Yes, that's so good. Lake Mead flooded when the Hoover Dam was constructed, I guess. Unless there's one further downstream, isn't there? That very tall one. I forget what that one's called. This would be a good experience for passengers on a scenic flight. Coming through Lake Mead here. I'm assuming that the scenic flights would actually probably be making a beeline at this point, just to get straight over to the canyon. But we might as well enjoy a bit of low-level flying here. It's nice. Okay, let's get that heading bug synchronized there. Oh, it's a pity that that's not compatible with the Cowan simulations one at the moment. Whoa, that was a little bit rough. So heading bug does not update the heading bug. Whoa, and don't fly into that, please, Matthew. In fact, why? I'm just gonna not go auto there. I'm gonna go manual. And my speed fidelity is not very good. Got a bit fast again. Sorry. So I've had 2 bug reports in this week with MSFS. So I'm feeling accomplished there. Oh, there's a channel marker in there. Mamu Designs come through for me there with my marinas and... Oh, is there a power line there? Oh, maybe it's like a underwater cable. Marinas and... Oh, what's it called? Marinas and... Or is this called marinas? Adds in some of these markers as well from data that's in OpenStreetMap. So Mamu Designs come through for us there, adding a nice bit of extra detail into the simulator for us. Excellent work. God, he's good, that guy. So clever. So smart. Alright, so we keep it more or less on the right, people. And we'll get over to L25. This is a dirt strip. We're not going to land there. Don't think we need to land there. And that is so we can get along to the... It's kind of the start of the canyon, really. So L25 so that other people can join us if they want to. 34 concurrent viewers, hello to you. If you would like to join the flight, come along to Lima 25, Southeast Asia server. Multiplayer all. I'm going too fast. Try and get this balanced up. My trim is really wanting to take me to the right. And down. Oh, the trim doesn't work at the moment. That's what it is. So let's get the SAS on. There we go. That's a bit better. All right, now we will get that over here. So all of the trims in the Cowan simulations is broken at the moment, unless you've got SAS on. I feel sorry for Josh. You just had to run that one by me again, Jace. Yeah, me too. I also did not realise it was broken with the Cowan sim. So Sim Update 4 broke the Cowan Simulations trim when you don't have the SAS on. When you got the SAS on, you're fine. So we can just go overland for this little portion here. It'll just get us a bit more directly down to where we want to go. And then we'll come back. Oops. Bit of a smooth move there from, was it Grumpy Pine, is it? And your 500E, I think. So what have I got? I've got Alton. I'm getting a bit slow. Speed that up, please, Matthew. Get up to 115 again. So he knows about it. he was just posting on his Discord. He's all excited. He's got a Moser AB6 coming along into the Cowan Simulations HQ, which means that he's going to try and code some force feedback support for his Cowan Simulations fleet of helicopters. So that's good news for people with Cowan and for who also have force feedback. So a little development there coming from Cowan Simulations. I guess once he's got that code in, he can just replicate it more or less across his fleet. And in that update, one assumes he'll also be fixing the sim update 4 issue that broke his trim when SAS is not on. It's quite complicated, isn't it, John? Okay, now I'm not very good at keeping a steady speed here today. I'm going to climb up just slightly, alright? So I'm going to get back down on 115. This landscape here is interesting, it's a little lumpy. So there's 115, hold the speed, and now pull the collective. I want to get a little bit higher here. And L25, we're going to fly overhead L25, Lima 25. That is, I'll just look it up on here, more info. That's at 2,000. So we're going to need to be at about 3,500. I might as well start that climb now, people, if that's okay. I'm going to get up to about 3,500. And that'll just mean that we don't have any problems when we get up to the... It's not a Mesa, whatever the highlands, sort of on the horizon now. So 115, yep. And let's just climb at about 800 feet a minute or so. I'm just adjusting that with my collective. So further innovations still to come in my streams. I will one of these days get my GoPro working right so that you can see my controls. I'll get that maybe in the lower right. And in the lower left, I will eventually get a face cam sorted out. So I would like to also get... God, it's a bit of money. I'm thinking of getting the Elgato prompter and putting a webcam behind that. And I'll have that on my top right, and I therefore will have my face in the bottom left, sort of looking back at the controls, I think is how that's going to work. Hopefully. Just trying to add a little bit of extra value for each of these streams that I do. If seeing my face can be considered value. You can just see me laughing the whole time at our amazing flying. Alright, what's that, 2,300? Bit more, please. Pull a bit more collective. Yep, and those highlands up on the horizon there is what we're heading for. Let's have a look at our fleet here. Where's actually my helicopter? This is because I had it set up for the balloon before. Let's reset this because I can't see what I am doing. There we go. That was rough. Good formation flying, Sophia and Speedy Pro. What fun. What fun. That's just great. So great. So once we get over L25, we're pretty much almost at the start of the canyon then. So just another, I don't know, it looks like about 6 miles to get to L25. Then we'll descend down. We find the river again after L25 to the northeast. And then we are in the canyon. And we'll wind around a bit, and then we will find Burnt Canyon, and we will set down at Burnt Canyon. On my screen there, that is Victor Papa 771, which was not in the little nav map database, so that caused a small amount of consternation. Sorry about that. Navigraph still has those VP points in there. I assume that's like a visual reference point, which don't seem to be on the FAA charts. So maybe the FAA changed that at some point. I'm not quite sure about that. I can't remember if they used to be on those. I saved the PDFs from the FAA. Oh, GL pilot words up ahead. Pilot is up ahead. That's good. as we head more or less directly to L25, and then we'll descend down and follow the river again. So the MSFS 2024 database has the VP points in there, so no problems there. I think I might need to go a bit higher than 3,500. Maybe 4,000 just to be completely safe. Because this little range in front of us here is looking slightly threatening. Gold Cross Peak 3379, allegedly. Gold Cross Peak. Cool. And I'm just going to do a small left turn now just to get us onto L25, which I haven't actually called it by its real name yet. It's something ferry, isn't it? Pearce Ferry. What's a ferry? I mean, I know what a ferry boat is, but what's a ferry in geographical terms? Yes, I asked AI, and I'm reminded that it is a merchant vessel or boat. Yes, I know that, but why is Pearce Ferry called a ferry when it's up on that island up there, where Geopilot World currently is? Okay, 4-1. I'm just going to level off here for maybe about 4-2 by the time I get it sorted out. Lowering the collective there. Vertical speed, hopefully getting close to 0. And we'll just hold Alt then. Yeah, my view's gone a bit strange there. There we go, it's slightly better. Oh, the scenery. Oh, it's better. It's better than Las Vegas, no offense. Oh, always good looking at this stuff here. It's so good. How's that wind coming along? Pretty much from the north now, 20 knots. Okay. 15 knots, alright, it's quite variable. Yeah, so we will want to, when we get into Burnt Canyon, probably get our noses into that wind. So we might be flying in and doing a little bit of a pedal turn to our left, just to keep the nose into the wind. Might make that a bit easier. I suspect there could be some downdrafts and updrafts when we get into the canyon, so that's going to be some exciting flying when we get in there. What a view. Lake Mead. Interesting that, I guess with these reservoir kind of style lakes, you don't kind of get that green vegetation springing up around them, do you? I suppose that's just the nature of that kind of geography. Love all that dry, that low dry shrubs through there. It looks great. Looks so good. So good. Right, am I more or less on track for L25? I kind of am. Snickadoo might be down there. Andrew. Hey Hunter, in your sky crane. That is hilarious. You won't have any trouble keeping up on that machine. Oh, or is it actually fast? It's powerful. I don't know if it's fast. Snickadoo up ahead. And I can just see the dirt strip there on Pearce Ferry, the airfield we've got there. Just a simple dirt strip. So a tiny bit more to the left. And then we'll be kind of diving down to get back onto the river. And following it to the right into the Grand Canyon West. The Western Grand Canyon, if you will. So that'll be nice. Andrew, pretty sure you're overspeeding the sky crane. Canyon flying in a sky crane. Oh dear. So keep an eye on your fuel, people. I think the fuel consumption rate in Sim Update 4 has been gone up on everything, and especially the Huey. So if you're in the Stranger Things Huey, you will most definitely want to cheat and put in some fuel when we get into Burnt Canyon. In fact, oh, there's the river there, isn't it? I think I can just kind of see the opening up there, where Snickerdo and Tiger Moth are heading. Awesome. Oh, look at this. So good. So good. Let's get a nice view set up here. Oh, that is great. That is so great. Oh, what fun. That is awesome. Alright, so, what will I do? I'll do it automatically for now, so we'll hold speed, but we will decrease collective, and that'll get me going down there, and a bit more left on the heading, and then I'll actually have to just give in and fly it manually. Red line's just over 100 in the sky crane. I did say a machine capable of cruising 110 to 120 knots. Oh dear, I don't think there's any kind of damage modelling or engine stress faithfully modelled in that sky crane. I think you're probably pretty safe. Reasonably safe, I imagine. Yeah, look, I've almost burnt half of my fuel just getting to this point. That's an inaccurate rate of fuel burn, I suggest. Oh, look at this. This is so good. So good. Just spectacular wherever you look. And just gets better and better, doesn't it? Yeah, just chatting with Overspeed on the Discord, saying he came into one of these little canyons in here and was served off the helicopter. It was served wine and cheese. Sounds nice. Probably a big buttery Californian Chardonnay. I would not mind speculating. Oh, this looks so good. Imagine doing this in real life. So great. Welcome to the Western Grand Canyon, people. It is happening. Took us 1 hour and 5 minutes, that's right. Yes, I'll have to go manual in here, but how will I be confident that the trim is okay? This means I'm going to have to be using quite a bit of work on the hand there, but I can do that. SAS is off. To look up if anything here to enjoy a bit more of that view. Just seeing the layers in the formations is spectacular. Sophia, for the formation flight, I'm trying to keep you under my right wiper, but it's quite hard. Yeah, especially when I'm hand flying it, Sophia. This is not going to make it easier. Yeah, so what I kind of have learnt in doing this is that if I am equipped with a helicopter that allows a bit of automated flight in terms of my seat here a bit, that's better, it means I can help other people who are interested in developing their formation flying skills. So it's kind of fun. It's something of interest to people. Oh, look at this. Only very gentle deflections needed on the H130 stick. I can just lean on my Orion 2 HOTAS very gently It's just doing exactly what I want, not using any trim. I need a little bit of forward nose the whole time. So you can see it's just bouncing back up there when I relax the pressure on it. Loving the vegetation down there. Rocks. MSFS 2024 knows how to do rocks. They might not be as accurate as what our good friend GL Pilot might prefer, but they're not bad. Visually they look good. Wow, great point, GL Pilot. Flying through time, 1.2 billion years of time. So the Pliocene, just remind me how far back the Pliocene is. That was the Gypsum, and now we're looking at a canyon that's been carved out over millennia of millennia. This is looking excellent, really good. I'm just keeping an eye on my map so that I don't miss Burnt Canyon. There's another visual reporting point in here called Bat Cave. That sounds fun. I don't know what the representation of the Bat Cave would be like in MSFS 2024, so I chose Burnt Canyon instead, which is where I took the thumbnail for this flight. 35 viewers on the stream right now. It's so great to have you along. Just know that you're welcome to ask questions, have a chat, tell us what you're flying, tell us what you're looking forward to in the simulator. Oh, I reckon that that Taug's Dauphin is looking pretty close. I don't have any inside information there, but it looks like they're starting to finish stuff off now. I don't know when, and they'll only release it. They won't announce it a date until they're ready, which is absolutely the correct way of doing it, in my opinion. But it's looking like they're making real progress on that Taug's Hangar Dauphin, which is exciting stuff. The Fly Inside Gazelle too. Some of the shots that Rotor Rick has posted are looking pretty impressive. Some of the detail on the panel is looking pretty impressive. Definitely a step up, I think, from what we've seen with Fly Inside before. So if you want to see shots of the Gazelle, just on the Fly Inside Discord, so Rick just keeps that periodically posted with a few little updates. He's got a Gazelle channel in there. And I just noticed that there was just a lot of detail just in the surrounds of some of the dials, which I thought just looked like they've invested heavily in improving the graphics fidelity inside the cockpit, which is where you spend most of your time. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. How it flies, no idea. Oh, GL Pilot, thanks for the explanation. So the canyon itself is only a mere 6 million years old. Nothing really. The canyon's only 6 million years old. But the water has carved out rocks that from bottom to top of this canyon are 1.2 billion years old. 1.2 billion years carved out in a mere 6 million. Incredible. Incredible. Oh, it just blows your mind, doesn't it? Just thinking about that kind of stuff. The multi-layered river is a bit unfortunate in places, isn't it? It was. I think it used to be worse. It seems to have been improved at some point. You still get some weird effects like what I'm seeing underneath me right now. So this is not Burnt Canyon here, but Burnt Canyon will be on our left shortly. In fact, I think that might be where the Bat Cave is, or is that behind us now? Well, that would not have been a bad place itself to land there, would it? Nice flat portion there. Oh, so good. I'll try and formation fly it with Arri flight. Okay, I also need to pay attention to the, yeah, so it's a left turn coming up soon. So let's keep our eyes. It should be a little creek coming down to the Colorado River. So tangles and snickerdoodle, you might want to pay attention to that. So good. Western Grand Canyon. So this is great. Just because I followed like the tourist flights on an earlier stream, does not mean that I don't want to do it again. And in fact, Overspeed had an idea, and that was about maybe doing some tight canyon flying, and I've just forgotten the name of that river, but it's north of Supai. But we might do that in the next, in another flight, not necessarily the next one, but we'll go north from Grand Canyon National Park and just try a different flight in there. Right, so this is, I think we're about to take our left up into here, people. Snickerdoodle and Overspeed. Tangles might have missed it. Here's our Burnt Canyon now on the left. Here we go. Burnt Canyon. So now the art will be finding a place to land. So I will lower collective and raise the nose. I'll let some speed come off. I'm going to be aiming for one of these stony patches. I think it's stony patches in the creek. I think we can land in there. Oh, there's a building. That's not what I expected. Alright, let's get this head tracking on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's good. Right, it might need to be here. It might need to be here, so I might possibly need to come around. There's my rotor speed coming up. Okay, I think I can do it. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit of a harsh stop from me there. Bit of a graphical glitch. Alright, now how bad of a job can I do here? So that's just weather vaning a bit there, no worries. Just try and get onto this gravel patch here, off the vegetation, and hopefully not interfering with my tail. And then just looking out ahead and letting it settle down. Oops. Alright, breathe. How did I go? Not quite on the stony patch. It was a little bit of an up elevation there, wasn't it? Oh, that's nice. Look at this view. Okay, let's get this head tracking off. We'll get ourselves, go down to idle. Get that horn off. And we might go and enjoy a bit of the outside view. Oh, right, okay. Let's... Oh, no! Oh, that does happen. Okay. So, XR to reset my view. Don't know why it was locked over there. Oh, boy. Oh, that's... yeah, there we go again. Yeah, that just happens when the simulation stops if the camera's too far away. Alright, so let's just get out here. I feel like I definitely want to get the door open over here. Oh, a bit of a bit nose down, Matthew. Yeah. I just wanted to, I was kind of aiming for the to be about one helicopter length backwards there, but that's I'll have to do. Alright, idling and enjoying the view. Let's get a group shot though. Let's see how Gary goes in your H160. Nice and stable machine, that one. Look at all these helicopters. How fantastic. How fantastic. RC plopping it down there. Bit of a rightwards drift. Not too much of a danger of... oh, here's Gary doing a... How are you going there, Gary? Donk. You got it. Oh, what are these trees called? The sort of the scrubby looking trees here. That's so great. Joshua trees, yeah, okay, alright, I'll take that. Well, it's a confident sounding guess, Tigerbot, so I'm going with it. Joshua trees. Okay, so I am going to set the camera up here and I'm going to take a 90-second break and I will be right back with you. Excellent people. How many helicopters? Can someone count the helicopters? And I'll be right back with you. Is that audio freaking out? I'll just get a bit further back. Wow, what a sight, people. What a sight. Be right back. Excellent stuff. Oh, you counted 22 helicopters, Andrew. Thank you. Awesome. 22 helicopters in the Grand Canyon. How great is that? We'll attempt a group shot here. What would be the best way to do that? Maybe just zoom this up a bit there. Okay. Did anyone fact check our Joshua trees? I'm now obsessed with it. No, a bit higher. Just want to see if I can get everyone's name in there. It goes up on the screenshots page on the Discord. So this is Burnt Canyon. So if anyone knows of good landing spots further up, I'm just going to wing it, as it were, and just see if we can find another interesting place to land, probably in the main canyon itself. Gigabyte crash? No! Well, let's see if we can spawn into where we are. Giga? Ah, so good. Okay, so we'll just follow the canyon, and we will follow the canyon to Supai. Is that what KZT04 is? I can't remember what I put on my own stream. It is K7T04. Cool. Okay. So, we'll follow the canyon along. If we find what looks like a nice bed or something to... Or the other option actually is that we just keep flying and we land instead at what's it called? Sorry. Havitagvich Canyon. A canyon whose name I'm not very good at pronouncing. So that's a little bit of flying along here. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so can I please take this opportunity, people, to remind you about your fuel? I'm going to just cheat and fuel up right now because mine's already down at 50%, so I'm going to get that back up to... Oh, did I only start with 65%? Really? Total mass... Oh, that's the seats. Oh my god. Matthew. 50. So, fuel back up to 100. There we go. That's now correct. Alright, that's better. Ooh, boy, the performance drag there. Let's get that door closed. Let's get that door closed. Hardly any muting of the audio at all, so I just wonder if Josh might look at that one as well. Might need to put in a little bug report about that one also. Okay, let's get this rotor speed back up. Hopefully you've got your fuel on board, and we will get flying again up the Grand Canyon. So, I'm more or less into the wind, I think. Where's my... Oh, okay, so 250 at 3. Wow, that's... Oh, that's wrong anyway. So, 250... Okay, well, it's off to my left, actually. Alright, don't know. Alright, let's see how badly I can do here. Around. So, excuse me, people. I'm going to be lifting right up here. Right, so I'm going to substantial aft cyclic. Even more substantial than that. Oh! What is going on over there? That is impressive. There we go. And have I got the horn on? No, I don't. Do I have the landing light on? No, I don't. Mfrag. Don't think I've remember seeing your name before, so hello to you. Tangles up ahead. Burnt Canyon. Next stop, Havitagvich Canyon. So what's the time? Going for 1 hour and 25 minutes. So Havitagvich, and then it'll be a bit of a smooth run into Grand Canyon National Park Airport. GL Pilot. Is my H125 visible in its Sandparks livery? Actually, I don't think I've seen your machine yet, GL Pilot. I'll have to... Just... Helicopter 5432 did not report seeing that, so... that's a bit of an unknown from us there, GL Pilot. Using that livery in honour of the amazing works this chopper has done this week, rescuing people from the Kruger Park floods. Awesome. That's, well, obviously an emergency situation and troubling, and good to know that the helicopter's being put to good use there, and the, of course, excellent service of the people operating it. I would think that I would need that livery as well, GL Pilot, in order for it to be visible for me, but it should, I think, display it as a generic 125. So I should see your helicopter, but maybe not with your preferred livery. Oh, this is fun. Tangles knows the way. The way is the Colorado River. In your 530F, it says here, actually. What's that? I mean, I know what it is, but I mean, what add-on is that? $115 knots. Oh, this is fun. Endlessly spectacular. Just love breaking around these corners and just the majesty of those distant cliffs in their sort of caught in that atmospheric haze there. Beautiful effect. Effective, I think. Really good. So that's a good question. Do helicopters flying down the Colorado River normally have floats on board? I don't think so. The photos I've seen, I don't think they're equipped with floats. I think I looked at the photo for the helicopter I'm in today, the Grand Canyon Helicopters machine. Pretty sure that didn't use floats. I guess if you are performing an auto rotation, you are going for the bank. Don't mean to make light of that, of course, but I don't know. I mean, is the river always this full? Is one question. MSFS 2024, I noticed, tends to render water at its highest possible level, especially in Australia. All the dry lakes are actually wet lakes because it puts the water in them. So you can kind of see in the satellite imagery here that the bank seems to be covered by water that's been auto-generated. So I assume the procedure, although I'm ready for someone to correct me, is that you auto-rotate down onto the bank. Oh, I'm going fast here, but it's fun. Trying to keep up with you people up front. Might just slow down a bit for the sake of people behind. I'll just see what we've got. Yeah, we've got a few people behind, so I'll just be careful there. And just slow down just very slightly. Tower Tech. Excellent stuff. Gigabyte getting a pitot warning. A pitot warning. So what? Mean that the pito's not on? So do we have any signs of precipitation? Nope. It's very dry. Is it sufficiently cold to be concerned about the pitot? What's my data saying? 20 degrees? Wow, it's warm in here. I don't think you need to be concerned about pitot in these conditions. Is it just telling you that it's not switched on? Is that what the warning is? It's not quite as tight as that Mexican canyon that we did, but it's pretty fun down here. And it's just so high up on the sides. Wow. And I suppose this gets higher as we proceed along the canyon. Gigabyte, yeah, it's caution light. Yeah, I guess it's telling you that it's simply just not on. Mine's not on, but I'm not given a warning. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't have a pitot button down there, do I? Where's the pitot button in the H130? Fuel AVCS, that's the vibration control. Dome light, not required. Vent, GPS. Can't quite read that next one down. Don't know. Looks good in VR, does it? Is that what I heard someone say? I bet it does. My Pimax Crystal Light is not currently functioning. Well, the headset is, but it's doing something really weird to my computer. So I lose... It just, when I plug it in, it seems to hog like 90% of all the graphics resources, even when it's not doing anything. So there's some incompatibility or glitch somewhere. Haven't quite figured that one out yet. I'm trying to talk to Pimax about it and find out what's going on. Pretty annoying. And I can imagine that. No, I think so. Tiger Moth's using the crystal light also. So did I say tiger light? I meant Tiger Moth. Good. I just said Tiger Moth. Sometimes I very confidently say entirely the wrong word and then have to apologise at the end. Anyway, yeah, I speculate it's some kind of a compatibility issue with something in my machine. I don't know what, whether it's the motherboard. Everything's up to date. I've updated the motherboard, updated the BIOS, updated the graphics, updated the chipset drivers. I was having some USB issues with another device. I think it could be some kind of a USB issue either on my motherboard or in some sort of configuration. GPU also for me is AMD chipset, and the display port is plugged into the GPU. It has worked. It has worked properly, so I can get 50 frames in with the crystal light per second, and it here, like I think Tiger Moth was saying, would look absolutely spectacular. But Mr. Flandor, hello. I don't recall seeing your name before, and your camo Huey, welcome aboard. Just can't quite work out why I'm having these dramas with the crystal light. So it might be that I have to do another log kind of dump thing, and it has to go to Pimax again to try and figure out what's going on. So it's a bit strange, because I've done a few posts about it. No one seems to have come across this issue before. So yeah, people just haven't seen it. So it sort of maybe points to there being something weird on my system. Thing is like without even switching to VR, I could, if the problem occurs, I could plug in the Pimax crystal light right now, or turn on the Pimax Play app, and without even switching to VR, I lose all my frames. So it's not even rendering them, and all the frames are lost. So it's, you know, I lose all my non-VR frames. So figure that one out. It's a bit strange. Is it GPU or I don't know. I do have some other issues with this GPU. I'm kind of cursed. Sometimes my GPU doesn't start and I have to reboot, or it just freezes on startup. It never happens. Once it's up and running and it's warmed up and it's doing something like this, it's perfectly fine. But when it comes back from sleep, or when it comes back from restarting, or from being shut down, I sometimes actually don't get Windows starting because the GPU falls over. So that's another weird one. Oh, this is so good. It's getting a bit tight. Oh dear. Well, it's plenty more of us to go. Oh, overspeed's really getting low there. That was awesome. Almost had the skids in the water. That is great. That is so great. Oh, we've still got plenty of canyon to go too. Let me just have a little assessment here without crashing into the canyon. Oh, I think we're okay. Just continue on. I think we've probably got possibly another half hour of this kind of flying. If you get tired or something, you can just pop up to the top and just cruise directly down to Supai. If you just want to kind of have a break and meet us there. Oh, Nate, you missed the notification. Actually, do you know what? I think I forgot to ping the server. Oh, God, there's always something. I did put an event up in the server, in the Discord, and I did put a post onto YouTube, but I forgot to ping the server. Whoops. Forgot to ping Discord. So I'm sort of cautious about that as well. I know people don't want endless pings in Discord, so I've got to be a little bit careful about that. But it's understandable that it would help people, maybe with a 30-minute warning or something. Stream coming up in 30 minutes. So, sorry. Gigabytes. Undertaker Mead right below. in your H130. Cool. Oh, how good is this? I think I'm getting braver and braver about flying low on this flight. Just gradually get lower. Yeah, I've got 120 knots on. Wow. I'm just going to just lower the collective by a millimeter in case I'm pulling away from people. Oh, you're on YouTube only, are you, Nate? Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. It's kind of weird because you know, I finally set up my channel page so that the next live stream is always at the top, but then you would have to know to go into the channel. So YouTube's a bit weird about notifying people in advance. It doesn't seem to do a lot of notifying people that a stream is coming up. It lets you know when it's on, but that doesn't do you much good, does it, Nate? So not quite sure what the best way is for me to handle it in YouTube. I mean, I scheduled the stream and I put up a post with the scheduled stream attached. But then again, you might not see the post or the scheduled stream. So, I don't know. Not too sure what else I could do in YouTube to make that better. Oh, Speedy Pro. Clip the wall, I think. It's like the Death Star trench run. We're wire wing down. Sorry, Gary, in your H160, I'm going to have to overtake you there. Sophia's doing some spirited flying. Why am I overtaking everyone? I'm only doing 115. I've been overtaken by a sky crane, said no one ever. I have been overtaken by a sky crane. Wow. Yes, Jace thinks that you're quite adventurous there, Andrew, so pretty tight going in a sky crane getting through some of these narrow passes. I haven't had much time recently, but I was also once in a while, actually I was doing it kind of every night. I do like a, what are they called? The challenges, the leaderboard thing in MSFS 2024. And so, yeah, they occasionally give you the F-18 and the Grand Canyon, which is kind of fun. I never quite know which part of the canyon it's in. I think it might be at the sort of Grand Canyon National Park end. Snickerdo. Oh, you're in a 222, are you? Excellent. Cool. That's the first 222 I've seen for a while. Awesome. What's our wind like? It's got to pick up when we get closer to... whoa. Grand Canyon National Park. Alright, I estimate we're probably about halfway along to the right-hand turn. So we've got plenty of flying to enjoy down here just yet. In fact, my arm is actually kind of getting tired. But anyway, I'm going to push through the push through the pain. That was me swapping to my left hand on the cyclic. Probably not something that you should do in real life. Oh dear. Wow, my video... Can a flight simmer hover a real helicopter has been my best ever video. Well, I mean, it hasn't overtaken the ones that have been up for a year, but it's in its first 8 or 9 days or something, it's now up to 23 or 24,000 views, so that has been quite a success. So thank you very much for that. Congratulations. So yeah, it's really rewarding, of course, and I think it exposes to, again, a new audience. Lots of Australian viewers on that one, which is interesting, because my ranked order of geographies on my channel is United States, United Kingdom, Germany, and then Australia and Canada. I'm going to do another video on that. So we talked about that a little bit, about how did the real-life Cabri compare to the sim. So I talked a little bit about that in the video, and instructor Rick was suitably impressed with my skills. The quote of the video, as far as I'm concerned, was, "Yeah, I was actually hoping you'd be worse than this." Which was still makes me laugh every time I think about it. So I'm going to do another video just about realism in the simulator and how real it can possibly get, and some of the things that happen in the flight that I actually edited out just for the sake of keeping the focus on hovering. But yeah, it'd be interesting. Oh, I'm getting picking up some of the radio. Might just randomly retune that again whilst not crashing my helicopter. Transfer. So that'll be another sort of extra reflection coming up. It won't get 22,000 views, but who knows? Get that one up there soon anyway. Then I'm hoping we might get some more helicopters to review. Maybe something like the Gazelle from Fly Inside, or the Dauphin from Tauig's Hangar. Don't know what will be next. I think a bit later this year would be the Super Stallion from Miltech. That'll be fun. Jace wants the British Army livery in the Gazelle. I bet you do. I bet you do. Well, why wouldn't he? I mean, I think he flew one himself at some point. I don't know what capacity that was in. So no doubt he'll have that livery in there. So, but why would you not want to put in a British Army livery? I'm sure you would. Yeah, it's a second from Tiger Moth. Yeah, surely you would. Surely you would. And a French one too, I'd hope. Yeah, what have people found in the past with those Fly Inside add-ons? Does he tend to package a lot of liveries? I mean, you look at someone like Cowan Simulations, and there's their house style is to give you, 20 liveries or more. Possibly more, like lots of liveries to choose from. So what's been your experience with Fly Inside? Do they give you quite a lot out of the box, or not so much? Avoiding the sky crane. That is so great. Only a couple of liveries in the Bell 47, Jace. Interesting. I mean, if you're doing a Bell 47, you'd want to put in like a MASH livery, wouldn't you? All the classics. Oh, this is so good. Let's sort of lower my seat a tiny bit more. Whoa, don't hit the sky crane. It's a big target. Oh, just almost these vertical, we're getting into these vertical cliffs now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, and the sun's just catching it beautifully there as well, because we're heading sort of northish now, aren't we? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the sun's on the other side. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Gigabyte, you'd love to see an Enstrom 280FX. I know nothing about Enstrom helicopters. I don't know if any fly in Australia. I don't know that I've ever seen one. I'm familiar with well, not familiar, but I know about the brand, of course. Oh, nice coning effect on that sky crane rotor, actually, from this angle. Yeah, so Gigabyte, what does the Enstrom mean to you? Is this something that you've had some experience in, or you've seen a lot in your life? Oops. Yeah, that was close. Sophia, I think my gear died. Really? What happened? Oh, Murray JC's found a nice shore to sit down on for a bit. Hopefully you're taking a video of us all flying past. Oh, who was it who posted the videos of me and that quick stop? That was hilarious. Thank you for posting those. Of course, I could just go back in and screenshots and have a look. But that was very rich and rewarding viewing for me later on, watching my outrageous quick stop in the Cabri last week. That was oh, it was you, Helicopter 5432. Thank you. That was very entertaining. Oh dear, it looks like I had it vertical. I think it was just the angle, but it was excellent little video. Thank you. A little reward for me. Oh, Gigabyte, you got a friend who's flying them as an instructor at the Enstrom. Okay, cool. Cool. That's a nice little island we're flying over there. Woo! So I think what we'll do is we're kind of getting up to Supai. Another little while to get around there. Another, I suppose, 10 minutes. We'll we're taking a right at that point to get to our oh, what's it called now again? What's it called? I'm so sorry. Havatagvich Canyon. So we're going to have a look at Havatagvich Canyon, and then we could maybe take a left out of there and just go up to back up to the plain probably, and then get on to Grand Canyon National Park. Oh, we've been going for 2 hours. Should I be trying to hurry this along? Oh, no, let it happen, Matthew. I think we should be... I'm guessing it might be 45 minutes then if we do another stop. It's maybe a bit longer than what I thought it was going to be. Oh well, if you have to go, you have to go. But we'll enjoy this view. This is so great. I love this vegetation down here on the valley floor. It's beautiful. Oh, you over-talked it, Sophia. Oh, no. Well, I'm still doing 120. Maybe I should just dial it back a notch. Just another millimetre down on my collective. So I can get overtaken by a sky crane again. Oh, he's in front of me anyway. How good is that? I can't see him. Speedy bro. You're speedy and you're looking reasonably pro at the moment, so I'll go with that. Sophia, you were going 150 to keep up with me. I've got 120 on mine right now. Oh, imagine the gazelle coming down here. That'd be fun. How fast could you get that thing coming down here? Jace, how fast did you guys fly the gazelle? Yeah, cruise at 120. Yeah, but you can get that's never exceed is like over 150 or something, isn't it? It's a fast little machine. You say that one again for me, Jace. The gazelle will do 160. Wow. Wow. Oh, that'd be exhilarating coming down here. It'd be like an F-18. Oh, a nice little valley up there as well. Cool. This is starting to feel a bit more familiar. I wonder if this is where the F-18 route goes in those Challengers Championship thing, whatever it's called, in 2024. Tiger Moth, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for coming. Good to have you on board as always. Good to hear your voice, and I'll look forward to catching you next time. Wow. Oh, these vertical walls here. Oh, you don't quite know how high you are there. It's interesting. Spirited flying and the Airbus helicopters H130. Good. 34 concurrent viewers. If you're watching this and you'd like to fly with us, you are welcome. You could spawn in at the next airport I've got visible there is Kilo 7 Tango 04, or Supai. I think that is one of the places at Supai. K7T04 if you'd like to join. It'd be only the last part of the stream at that point, but you are of course welcome. If you're heli group flight curious, you are welcome to join in. Or just chat. I'll keep an eye on the text chat, and you can ask me your helicopter questions. Collectively, we might even be able to answer them. I still don't know why Pearce Ferry is called a ferry when it's not a boat. Well, now I'm down at 110. The H160 is so good. Looks like a sleek and aerodynamic machine, but it's not. It is fast though, the H160, isn't it? It's faster than the H145. Okay, I propose maybe instead of doing a whole have a tag bitch thing, we will just for the benefit of time, because I don't want to go obscenely longer than what I normally would. What we'll do is where the Supai Canyon starts, we'll just sit down there and enjoy the view. Then we'll sort of pop up to the plain above, and we'll make a beeline down to Grand Canyon National Park Airport. So we'll just cut out have a tag bitch, just for the sake of getting people who might need to bail after a 2-hour flight. We've already done an hour and 55, so we're not going to be finishing it in 5 minutes. So we will get along to that Supai Canyon where that branch is, and we'll just find a little island to take another shot. I probably won't go down to idle. At least I'll just we'll just do a little fun little shot. See if we can get a little lineup or something happening. Whoa, don't crash into that, Matthew. Okay, at where the Supai Canyon comes down. Is it called the Supai? What's it called actually? It's going to be very hard for me to look at that while I'm actually still flying. But it's basically where K7T04 is, so where the whatever river that is. I assume it's Supai, or is it Habitat? I'm not sure. Oh, Gary, it looks like you found a nice spot to land there. Oh, I love this arid lands vegetation. So good. So good. MSFS 2024. Nailed it again. Yeah, so we should be there'll be a river joining us from the right, and we'll just kind of find there'll be a almost certainly, I would think, a little flat there, or maybe even an island for us to settle down on. Do a quick little landing there. People can bug out at that point if they need to. Otherwise, we'll just from that point we'll ascend up into the top of the canyon and get down to Grand Canyon National Park Airport. We'll approach that obviously from the northwest, so we will cross the centre line, do a left-hand turn, and approach the helicopter aprons from the south then, so that we're pointing more or less into the wind. I haven't looked at the METAR for Grand Canyon National Park since we've been flying. The canyon is looking so cool and crazy big, Sophia. 100% agreed. It is just endlessly spectacular. I mean, I suppose the worst thing would be to do this professionally and do it every day and get bored with it. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be a tragedy to get bored of something like this if you had to do it every day? But I mean, it's just so amazing, isn't it, for us, having this luxury to be able to come in here. Look at that cliff up the top there now. That's crazy. Chris Sloir, hello. Haven't seen you in the stream yet. In your S76. Cool. Nice. Welcome aboard. Another almost vertical wall coming down to the river here. Spectacular. Sophia, yeah, you think if you're flying helicopters, you'd never get sick of this. Yeah, well. Oh, deer, is it? Deer. What have I done? Oh my god! I changed the view. Okay, so, look, I suppose that was my fault. I changed to the drone camera, but it's not tracking me, and so I fell out of the sky. Awesome. So we're just going to try and rescue this. Can I see any helicopters anymore? Oh, wow, what a complete disaster. That was a drone cam issue. Crazy. So, where are you all now? There you are. Just slew to catch up with you. Fix it up. What a mess. Oh, so what's the moral of the story, Matthew? Don't turn the tracking off on the drone cam. So, Control Z. There we go. Let's find out what happened there. So, showcase needs to be... Oh, it is on follow mode. Well, why did it do that then? Silly drone cam. So, the drone cam was 100 miles away from where the helicopter was, and so when I switched back to it, the flight model had suspended or something, so my helicopter spun out of control. Ridiculous. And it's still on tracking, so don't know quite why that would have happened. I've got a traffic alert on my GPS. Hilarious. Helicopter 5432 in your Long Ranger. Hope you're enjoying that flight and that machine today. Yeah, always, of course, takes time getting used to a new machine. I was really enjoying that Long Ranger until something a little bit weird happened to... I found it a bit too easy to overspeed. Like, it seems a bit overpowered or something. I'm not quite sure. Hopefully he might address that in the update that he's working on now. Josh Cowan, who is also going to introduce some force feedback support, so people will be happy about that, I think. And fix that trim issue that we were talking about as well. H130 is flying nicely at the moment. It's just, again, missing that trim. So the sim update 4 broke whatever trim code they had in there. Wow, that silver Air America livery looks just great. Really great. In the Huey. Speedy Pro. At a distance it looks white, but when you see it close up, your beautiful silver is just stunning. Chris Loire, so great to see you in an S76. Tiger Moth, there were indeed Joshua trees. Thank you. That's our fact check successfully completed. Another vertical wall. It's actually getting more spectacular, isn't it, the canyon? Coming into this part, we're getting maybe into the deeper parts. Yeah, so once we settle down at the spot, we'll ascend up to the top of the canyon. We'll keep it on our left, so we'll just enjoy the view a bit more. And we'll take the helicopter route back into Grand Canyon National Park Airport, and that's 300 feet above ground level. That's the published approach. That's kind of fun. Oh, how good is this? This is like almost being on the moon looking at this. Apart from the water and the Joshua trees. Wow, this next one up ahead of me now is sort of stepped. The cliff, that is. Beautiful. M-Frag, hello to you. Not sure I've spotted you up there yet. You catching a video of us all flying beneath you? Oh no, you're flying, actually. Sorry, cancel that. Silly question. Okay, so the next canyon is coming up on our right. Oh no, probably still a couple of minutes. Still a couple of minutes at least. Sophia, you reckon this part's looking better textured? Yeah. Well, look, I suspect what happens, I'm not sure, but I suspect the auto generation algorithm takes over on these vertical faces, because obviously the satellite imagery won't be able to capture the surface of those formations, right? Because the satellite will be more or less above, yeah? So I'm thinking then that the textures look better in this part because it's more vertical and we're seeing more auto-generated scenery here, which is, you know, procedurally generated, which when you get up close to it, the resolution's kind of infinite. Another win for the technology in MSFS 2024. I suggest. If someone thinks I'm wrong, just say so. I think that's what's happening here. Oh, so good. Now, can I get this up here? So, just looking at two maps at the same time, so I'm just not flying properly, but that is, oh, the Havasu Creek, okay? So we want the Havasu Creek where it meets the Colorado River, and we, well, I'll let you know. Well, don't fly into the wall, Matthew. Oh my God. Oh, it's a bit lumpy in here. Is this, oh, that's not good. There I was praising how great the scenery is, and now look, whoops. Oh, and it's a bit more, yeah, the river's gone a bit weird in this portion, hasn't it? That's interesting. Oh, I hope it's not like that at my proposed sitting down point. Oh, well, we'll deal with that when we get there. Yeah, it looks like we've just like moved over into a different data set or something. Oh, doing this flight really just makes me impressed just how long this canyon is as well. Like, I know it's the Grand Canyon and it's one of the wonders of the natural world, so okay, I'm not like ignorant of that fact, but I mean, just the, you know, you get an even greater appreciation of it doing like a longer flight like this. Amazing. What were those deer? I've just about figured out the, oh, well, I've forgotten by now, the debug in the developer mode to help you find wildlife, so you can just kind of fly right up to them. When you can't see them, you know, if you don't know where they are, the dev mode, one of the tools in there helps you find the wildlife, so you can go and do some cattle mustering or something. It's quite fun. No, the river looks just terrible at the moment, doesn't it? After me saying all those nice things about the auto-generated scenery. Whoops. Alright, so Jace reckons his river's just fine, but are you able to look at my screen as well and see what a mess it is? Yeah, weird. Yeah, Jace, do you... Oh, so Jace got photogrammetry off, and then Jace says the scenery's just fine. Well, maybe that's what I should do. No, I've always got it on, and I only exclude it. Well, because I'm using Bijan Hibashi's Seasons Enhanced, people can submit to him photogrammetry that needs to be removed. So when there's ugly photogrammetry trees or whatever, he can take care of those. Okay, we're nearly at the Havasu Creek here, so I don't have any helicopters in sight right now, but it's going to be on our right. So when you see the creek joining from your right, we'll see if we can set down there. Although the scenery is not particularly promising right now. Well, I mean, it's spectacular, but it's, you know what I mean. Interesting. Yes, I've got multi-level photogrammetry river right now. That's not great. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And a nice cube. Awesome. So, the Havasu Creek should be... Is this it on our right now? I don't think I will stop here, actually, because I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with this nasty photogrammetry. I suppose I could just turn it off. No, so that's not a suitable place to stop anyway. So I'm going to keep going. That is the Havasu Creek, and so what's my backup plan, Matthew? Well... Ooh. So I'm just trying to use Navigraph as well. It helps me just get a bit more of a overview. So I just haven't had this effect before when I've flown down here. So either something's changed or something's not loaded or something I can't explain. So that's a curiosity. Okay, so I am going to follow one of these canyons up to the right to get it up to the plane. And there's like quite a steep one coming now on my right, but I just don't know if anyone else can see me. Now, if I go to the drone camera, is it going to flip my camera out, my helicopter out again? I don't really want that. So, canyon approaching now on my right. Here it is. I found the canyon on my right. So I'm going to really nose up so hopefully people can see me. And I'm taking off to the right here. Coming up this little canyon on the right. Gigabyte's got me. Thank you. And this one's just going to take us up to ground level or the plane level a bit faster. Wow, this is cool. That was a random choice which has turned out to be very scenically spectacular. Wow. Yes, good luck with this one in your sky crane. Just go higher if you need to. Tower Tech's powering through. Good work, Tower Tech. Oh, how good is this? It's really tight. Sorry. Randomly chosen. Who could have thought something like this might happen? Oh, wow. That was something. Yeah, keep climbing up there to the right. Whoa, that was good. Well, it got us away from that nasty Colorado River photogrammetry. Wow, I'd never noticed that before. How weird. Maybe something changed in the dataset. Oh, yeah, Gigabyte, you're saying even without photogrammetry it's kind of wonky. Okay, interesting. Oh, this is alright anyway. So we've got Mount Sinyala just to... Oh, it's behind us now, to our right. That's at 5,400. So we've already climbed... well, at least 1,500. That didn't quite make a note of my starting altitude there. Because I'm a bad pilot. Alright, I'm going to come over to the left then, Miss Mfrag, sorry. And come over to the left, and we should then be looking down into a bit of the canyon. Oh yeah. Maybe we'll find a nice lookout or something to admire the view. Actually, I've got one. I've got one. Here's one right here. I like it. I'm heading in. Oh, this is so good. So, nose up. Collect it down. And I can see a nice point for us to go and sit on while we'll get a group shot, and then we'll get along to Grand Canyon National Park. Here we go. You can see the point I'm heading to, I think. Landing light on. Oh yeah. How's this? Don't have very good sort of vertical reference here, so I'll just slow down. Just let it settle gently whilst... Ooh. There we go. Very hard to know what your height is. You just do it slowly. Wow, look at all the helicopters. That's so cool. Now, what's my drone camera going to do? Okay, now it's fine. For goodness sake. Oh, look at that. Just look at it. Okay, I'll get a quick group shot here, and then we'll get on to the airport. Try and do it with Gigabyte still flying there. How can I get down there? There, perfect. Crawdad, hello. First time I've seen you in the stream today. Welcome to you. Okay, let's just get that posted. Don't know what this point is called, of course. Doesn't seem to have a name on here anyway. So we just need to go southwest, basically, to Grand Canyon National Park. Okay, that's good. Let's let the last couple of helicopters settle down, and then we'll probably get moving again. Sorry about that. "39 concurrent viewers on the stream. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Enjoying a bit of silly fun here with all of these awesome helicopters. So many! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We've actually gained some helicopters. Reptiler Rick, hello. Haven't seen you before. Okay, so my stream might be just bugging out there a bit, so it might just be better for me to get going. Yeah, so that graphically is getting quite challenging for my machine. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, motion extended in R66, awesome. Okay, so we're going to lift off and we're going to head to the southeast. Whoa, okay, I've really lost frame rate here, so I can't even fly it properly. Oh, wow, that's a complete mess. It'll be okay once we go over here. Yeah, that was just the frame rate just completely bugged out. I might need to just reduce. It's the first time I've had to do that actually, is to reduce maybe some graphics detail on the other traffic. I do that with a heavy heart, of course, because I do love to see you all in the highest of resolution. Alright, we are heading the right way. Let's just sort of duck in here. We'll find a little bay here for us to rise up through. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, it's flying fine just now. I think, yeah. Looks like I might have hit the limit with the number of people I can view at the same time. I could just turn my graphics settings down. Although that will just slow this flight down even further, so I'll do it when we arrive at Grand Canyon National Park. Oh, possibly one aircraft, helicopter 5432, you think? Yeah, so maybe the level of detail was not optimized. Wonder what the offender is. So, yeah, I don't know. It's funny, isn't it? Like, it was been going generally fine. I did notice some issues when we set down in Burnt Canyon. It wasn't great. Oh, this is alright. 5,100 feet. Yeah, I checked density altitude at Grand Canyon National Park. No issues, I wouldn't have thought. So the field elevation is 6,600. Density elevation today, it's not that hot and it's not humid. So density altitude was only 7,000 or something. So we don't anticipate a severe loss of performance. Whoops. Maybe not great planning there from this particular pilot. Okay, let's just rescue that. Yeah, I'm pulling just about all of my power there. Okay, what's going to happen here? Oh, in fact, I've turned right, that left, so let's just fix that. We'll follow the sort of the canyon wall, more or less, to get down to the airport. Be a nice view from on high. Right, Sophia's asking, is it normal that the rotors don't spin on the Cowan helicopters? So the only non-spinning rotor I've had today is the S76, and I'm just having a bit of a memory blank as to what the original cause is. That like a 2020 compatibility issue in 2024? Kind of forget what the background was to that particular issue. Oh, I'm going far too fast. Let me fix that. I had to pull a lot of collective there to get up out of that rather dangerous canyon that I improvised and led us up. Very silly flying indeed. Oh, this is nice though. Up in here, and looks like we're in the pines with the valley, with the canyon floor. Probably 3,000 feet or more below us. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. So the published commercial air route here is 300 feet above ground level, and I think I'm doing about 70 to 100. And not colliding with those trees, please. What do you think of that view? That is just huge, isn't it? Head tracking. Just stunning. Whew. Okay, it looks like about 12 nautical miles to get down to the airport. Might make that more or less a straight line. Probably about 20 minutes back from where I thought we'd be in terms of timing. I usually try and work it out. I'm usually reasonably good at getting the timing right. So the stream today was suggested by Gig and Sophia. Thank you. Very happy to come back to this part of the world again. Do a bit more canyon flying, and helicopters, always a bit of a laugh, isn't it? I feel like I might have made a small mistake, and that is that, among my many small mistakes, and that is that, oh, there's another animal. No, it's a car. Sorry. Cancel. You can tell, Matthew, because it's going along the road. I've been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks that we can't ever go to Whistler because the weather's always been terrible. So I locked this one in, and then I thought, oh, I think I forgot to check the weather in Whistler. What do you know? Weather in Whistler today, absolutely beautiful. So we could have done Whistler today, but instead we've had a grand old time at the canyon. So that's okay. This is actually quite fun flying. Oh, it's great, Sophia, to hear that you enjoyed the location that you and Gig suggested. So I think I might have adapted it slightly to choose the focus on the Western Canyon from Las Vegas. So, you know, just try and choose a different one each time. Next time, or not literally in the next stream, we might start at Grand Canyon National Airport and then we'll do a canyon maybe to take us north up to one of the towns or lakes or something to the north. Haven't quite figured that one out yet. One stream at a time, Matthew. This is quite fun, flying the H130 this low. Great terrain for formations, Gig, yeah. So, as usual, people are always invited to let me know where they'd like to fly or where they'd like to see us fly. Still got plenty of ideas in the can. The difficult time zone at the moment is Europe and Africa, because it's just dark at this time of day, and so either I have to do it at a different time of day and possibly not get as many viewers, or something. Maybe wait till summer when it's probably still light up in the far north. So we'll make some decisions there in due course. So maybe in the next few months we'll do some European flying. Thank you, helicopter 5432. So yeah, I did a solo live stream ages ago with Clifford's Kinsarvik scenery in Norway. That's of course just glorious. Yeah, so Jason's commenting that he's got different trees from me. That I've got Bijan Habashi's Seasons in Hardston, and he's kind of rescaled the trees. So it's been a bit of a traditional complaint in MSFS 2020 and 2024 that the trees are too big. Is that what you're seeing, Jace? So you've got deciduous trees and mine are conifers. Wouldn't the conifers be correct? I'm not sure. I've not been up here before, so I don't know. I'll have to rely on a North American to tell me. Or maybe look at some photos. So you've just got completely different trees. Interesting. So so Bijan both rescales the trees and when he redoes the biomes. And he'll sometimes... I don't know that he's redone the art exactly. He's put a few extra trees in a couple of different places, but interesting that you're just seeing a totally different species of tree. Would conifer be correct for up here? I thought it was. Right, yeah, so Fia's saying as well, I think locations like Europe make more sense in our summertime. Yes, correct. Oh, don't crash the helicopter while you're looking at that. Because you've got light there until 10 in Germany at least. Absolutely. Yeah. What's the time in Germany right now? So we're almost into the control zone for Grand Canyon National Park Airport. So we would be contacting Tower and giving them our location and telling them our intentions. So, so yeah, you'd probably call in with like, you do. notify the visual reporting point, maybe the ranch or something, as I see here. Makes you going to want to have a look what the ranch actually is. Oh, we're going to go right over it anyway by the look of it. Okay, that's good. Oh, it's nearly 12 in Germany. Okay, so might be a bit of a night-time flight. Oh, hang on. Do I get up earlier or later at that time of year? I get up later because we have daylight savings in Australia. Do you know what? That sounds like a summertime problem. We'll figure it out. Maybe I just have to get up early. It just means that we don't get so many Australian or New Zealand pilots. New Zealand pilots are okay because they're a couple of hours ahead of me. Or I just do it at a different time of day. Or we do a twilight flight. That could be nice as well. So I'm just going to come slightly higher to make this a slightly more realistic approach. So I think Grand Canyon Helicopters is the smaller of the red buildings when we get there. There's a sort of a helicopter apron. So we'll cross over the centre of the runway. So that would require clearance, of course, if we were doing this for real. I can't trim this helicopter. I'm going to put it back in the SAS. Just from... Oh, no, not like that. Bit of a lurch there. Sorry, passengers. Just lost your lunch. I mean, I have actually crashed the helicopters today as well, so, you know, they're having an exciting day all up, really. Now, is this the ranch? No, it's not. Oh, that's the ranch over here on our left at about my 11 o'clock. That's the ranch. So you'd put a calling tower saying at the ranch 600,400 feet. Inbound request or request landing at Grand Canyon Helicopters. So we'll cross the centre line, and I'll just zoom in on my map over here. So we won't go into runway 3, we'll just cross the centre line at Grand Canyon right over the middle of the runway pretty much, and we do a left turn, and all the heli aprons are up here. What's that one there at the end? That's Papillon, or did they just say Papillon in the States? I don't know. It's the larger of the one. Maybe we'll go to the most northerly helicopter apron because it is the largest, and we've got 20 helicopters. Sophia, I think my statistics for today are 3 deaths and 2 gearboxes. Oh dear. Luckily flight simming's free. Well, apart from all the money we spend on it, but... oh dear. That's very funny. Did anyone else have a frame rate drop when we were landed together? I could do a bit of testing once we get into the onto the apron. Yeah, so Helicopter 5432 speculating that could be the H160 because he's not got that one installed himself, so that's possible. I mean, I got pretty close to the H160 on a couple of other occasions, but it's cumulative, right? It's just because it's fine in one shot doesn't mean that it's not a problem in the others. So it could be the H160s or H145, so be interested to know from people if you've got any experience with those helicopters not being optimized for multiplayer frame rates. So if you know that... Or the dust on the floor, sure, that's a fair point as well. Oh, hello, Northland Air, who's popped in. Howdy, Matthew and chat. Hope all is well with everyone. Yeah. Well, apart from Sophia's 3 deaths and 2 gearboxes, we're having a grand old time. Good to see you back in the stream, Northland. You're one of our, or one of my, I should say, early subscribers and early encouraging people. Thank you for that. Nice to see you on the stream again. So I'm going to see the buildings of the field now. So I'm going to aim directly for the control tower, and I'm going to cross kind of perpendicular over the field, over the runway, and then I'm going to turn left after the tower, and then that's going to take me up to the northernmost helicopter apron, which is past the end of the runway at the northern end of the field. We made it! So, and there's the canyon. Bye, canyon! So good. That was so good. Weird photogrammetry. Broken gearboxes. Frame rate drops. The default scenery, Helicopter 5432, is indeed really good. It's amazing. It's amazing. It is amazing. Oh, Northland, always enjoy my work. Thank you, Northland. Very kind of you. Okay, so trying to get this approach ready. So what am I doing? I'm going out of SAS and lowering the collective and lifting the nose. Getting the head tracking on. And Crawdad and A Hunter. I don't know if you're at the furthest one north there. I think there might be one more apron to the north of you. I think you're at Grand Canyon helicopters, and I think we might have a bit more space at Papillon helicopters. Oh, we've got a nice formation going with FHPRA today. Hello! First time I've seen you on the stream, I think. Nice to see you. So the red building is Grand Canyon helicopters, and we want the field just beyond it. It's a bit more space up there. What have I got on? I've got 80 knots on, so just nose up. And some handcrafted scenery. Looks good, doesn't it? This is available for everyone in MSFS 2024. We've each got individual pads over here. I'll see if I go up to the end or something. Give people a bit more room behind. Or just settle down in the apron area, you're all good. Don't think we've got 20 pads there, do we? So helicopter 5432 is ahead of me. I'll let you maybe take the very last one. Oh no, you're going for that one. All good. You just do you. That's all fine. Oh no, you are on the last one. You are on the last one. Sorry, I just lost my perspective. Okay. Just keep this stable, please. Cancel out the translation. More right pedal. Just trying to get it right and perfect centered. Making up for that terrible takeoff previously. I'll now start aviating properly. Okay. And that is down. Could have come a bit further up into that pad. Look at you all! Let's enjoy these helicopters. Who's still going to do a landing for us here? We'll judge Gigabyte. In your H-130. Coral. Oh, Corail helicopters, because it's French. Yeah, nice and cautious. Very good. Reposition. Clonk. Sorry to pick on you. Jag Road. I haven't seen you in the stream yet, I don't think. Nice to see you. Oh, there's my favourite Heli Seeker liveried 500C from Mariah Storm. Beautiful. Look at all of these helicopters. So good. Oh, it's part of a Chinook. Oh, there it is. Tanker. Okay. Who's that? Oh, you found some space down here. Steve, good on you. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I'm going to just get down to idle, and I'll just get a nice photo. I like doing a nice photo. Make sure I try and get everyone in. Oh, you're quite nicely spaced out here, people. Well done. I'll get the head tracking off. So let's get the horizon up there as well. And also get Steve in the foreground. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Oh, that's awesome. Great work populating the Papillon helicopters. Apron is the word I'm looking for. Apron. Oops, I can't type or spell. That is awesome. Kang GCN. Alright, that is posted. Andrew in the enormous sky crane. So good. So good. This is a pretty good job parking. How can I make this even better? Oh, Fig Jam. Hello, didn't notice you before. Nice livery on your 76 there. Is that out of the... I bought the livery pack actually. I bought the 2 livery packs. Just I wanted to give them a bit of support. So that's a good one. I don't think I've seen that one before. Let's just get another shot posed here. Well, that's excellent. I don't know what that title means, Jace, but all are welcome. So let's just get this one and another. Excellent stuff. I'll shut my machine down and we'll see if anyone wants to stick around for a chat. So let's get that horn off for a start. Let's get that landing light off also, and I'll just run the checklist. No, I won't do the mass and balance. Did anyone run out of fuel today? Oh dear. Checklist. Cycle 6 is neutral. Collective is fully down. We're locked and idle. Cool down 30 seconds. Pitot and horn off. Yeah, that's all done. Horn, ICS off. We've done that. Landing lights off. Systems off except anti-coal. So, systems off. Except for anti-coals. That's done. Starter switch open, guard, then off. Well, there is no guard on this one. You just click it off. And then the generator off. And then that's my shutdown done. It's that simple. So, do love the aerospatial approach, or now Airbus helicopters approach to the way they've done this. Excellent. So, that's all shut down there.